it didn't blow up, but it blew a spark plug clean out of the spark plug hole. The reason I was where I was because the oven door, and I was on the way to meet him at a park somewhere, and then that happened. I am taking my vehicle to the mechanic right now, which is pretty early in the morning. I'm going to be working in a co-working space today, which is pretty exciting. I talked earlier about work-life balance. For me, work-life balance means being in a different space. Hi everybody, I am in a little rock cave on the very top of a ridge line, and I came up here because I've had a long couple of weeks and I need to take care of my mental health, because I know that if I don't, I can quite easily slip into depression. So, sunshine was my first order of business, exercise second, and both of those things I love to do outside. So, I thought I would do a little talking about work-life balance. Look at this gorgeous spot. Come with me through this magical portal into a moment of time outside of the mundane, away from the things of every day, into the places that are magic, that reconnect us with nature, where we bathe in the forests, breathe clean air, and look out at views so magnificent that you don't know where they end. Isn't it amazing? I saw this quote once, and I really resonated with it. Think of yourself as a painter. Think of yourself as a grand artist. Edit your life frequently and ruthlessly. It's your masterpiece after all. I was talking to friends recently about optimism and enthusiasm, seeing the world through a glass half full, looking at the world with the perspective that everything can indeed work itself out, and all you're doing is making choices that constantly prioritize your happiness and the things that bring you joy in all of the micro decisions you make. All are your masterpiece. All bring you to choices as to where you spend your time and what things you do that might bring you joy and happiness. There's no such thing really as work-life balance. There are work/life choices, and when you make them, they each have their corresponding consequences. I'm up here in this stunningly beautiful vista high above the valley. And oh my God, flying the drone is so stressful. There's an updraft up this cliff, and so flying the drone is like shaky. It's like fluctuating everywhere. There's all these branches and hazards. I'm just shaking. But nothing like a really good adrenaline rush to like snap you out of any funk that you're in. And there's a beautiful view out to the Gulf Islands, and this gorgeous sunset through the valley is just amazing. I mean, it's not quite sunset yet. Oh, and the ravens that are just flying, and they always hover around here. I was like, oh no. Maybe they'll attack the drone. Oh, look, there he is. Hi, bud. Hey, Raven. Whoa. Whoa. I've just come back through this portal, and I'm probably more superstitious than most, but my jacket got stuck on the tree and I just didn't look back. I was like, if this is what the fairies need to keep me safe while I'm out there, I leave this there. And then it was like, if I come back, am I even going to find the same tree? Am I going to come back along the same trail to find my jacket? But I did, and here we are. And everything is safe and okay. Balance is the key in everything you do. Dance all night long and practice yoga the next day. Drink wine, but don't forget your green juice. Eat chocolate when your heart wants to, and kale salad when your body needs it. Wear high heels and flip-flops on Sunday. Live high and low, move a lot, drive everywhere, and stay still. It's like 5 a.m. I woke up because there's this large group of crows over there squawking. And I'm really stoked that I'm by the beach. Came here and late last night, and it feels good, and I slept deeply. I'm just gonna get some water and go back to sleep because I have had a very big week. It feels so nice just to come to the beach and enjoy the deep quiet. Embrace all sides of who you are. Be bold, be brave, be spontaneous and loud. But let that complement your abilities to find silence. My bookshelf. My bookshelf rope broke. Aim for balance. Make your own rules. Follow your own path and don't let anyone tell you how to live your life according to theirs. Isn't that beautiful? If the mountain seems too big today, then climb a hill instead. If the morning brings you sadness, it's okay to stay in bed. If the day ahead weighs heavy and your plans feel like a curse, there's no shame in rearranging. Don't make yourself feel worse. If a shower stings like needles and a bath feels like you'll drown, if you haven't washed your hair for days, don't throw away your crown. A day is not a lifetime. A rest is not a defeat. Don't think of it as failure, just a quiet, kind retreat. It's okay to take a moment from an anxious, fractured mind. And the world will not stop turning while you get realigned. The mountain will still be there when you want to try again. And you can climb it in your own time. Just love yourself till then.
Life is good. Life is good. The world needs more slow mornings like this. I feel lucky and happy to have been here tonight and just moving at the pace that feels right for my body. Slow and sleepy. Siren is just over there. Last night I slept by the beach. The tide was all the way up to here. The water goes in and out far on this beach. And it just felt lovely to go to sleep with the sound of the waves lapping at the shore and wake up to the sound of the crows cawing. I mean, it was 5 a.m., but it was lovely. Just only the sound of creatures and no sound of humans. And the beach is just glorious here, and I've been moving slow and feeling rested, kind of recentering and regrounding myself. I have just been responding to comments from when you watched this last week's video and seeing all of your tenderness and hearing that what I had to say about kind of taking it step by step towards your goals, zooming out and focusing in on the present moment, the little things, really meant a lot. And I want you to know that I read your comments and they mean a lot to me, and it's kind of precious when you say something on the internet and a whole lot of people resonate with it. So thank you for coming along on this journey with me, and I hope I continue to share thoughts that touch and affect you and bring us into this weird kind of connection through the internet. It's amazing. So thank you. Bye, beach. I'll see you next time. If you don't remember this hill, you might want to go back and watch some of my older videos. It's a bit treacherous on the side here. And in winter, it turns into an absolute mudslide, as Amanda and I found out one time. So go check out the video link up in the corner and go see us getting stuck. We were hoping for a beautiful camp out like I just had, and that did not happen. It's quite a steep dirt road coming up here, and it is really a 4x4 only road in winter. I'm on a ferry, that's the ocean, heading off on another road trip, but bringing a whole lot more materials with me and my bike, some extra plywood, and behind my plywood is one of my big solar panels for the roof. So nice to be on a ferry and just take a nap. I've had such a big day swimming and meeting up with friends and hanging out and catching up with people who I know around here before I leave. The thing with being on the road or being semi-transient, because I am not a person who travels very large distances, is that you only are in a place for a small amount of time, so you get to see people. And then when you're in that place, it feels like you have to catch up with everybody all at once. And it's been that week. So it's nice to go and move on. And this week, I'm going to try and do something really exciting. If you haven't watched the video already, there is a video where my engine, it didn't blow up, but it blew a spark plug clean out of the spark plug hole. Thankfully didn't do any more damage to the engine itself, and I was off the road and out of my house for almost a week, and so go watch that video. But the reason I was where I was because my oven, the door is not fully attached, and I've been trying to fix it and have been unable to. And so I found a mobile small appliance repair guy who is willing to help me fix the oven door. And I was on the way to meet him at a park somewhere, and then that happened. And so I had to cancel the appointment that I had to get my oven fixed. So I'm going back to get my oven fixed and meet up with the guy, because I've only been able to use the stovetop. I haven't been able to bake anything, and I cannot wait to start baking breads and baking. So I have to get the oven door fixed so that I can get a good seal around the oven door. And that is going to be quite exciting. So we will catch up with you heading on the road up to where the mobile mechanic is, and I'll see you then. I have been sat here in a parking lot for most of the day. Really glamorous. Today, I'm getting the door fixed on my oven. If you can tell, it is slightly uneven. One of the hinges has come unclipped, and I have tried for the life of me to get it fixed in myself and put it back together with no avail. So in this parking lot, I am meeting a mobile appliance repair guy, and he's gonna come and help me get the door sorted. So, door's open. I've just swept the floor to try and make a presentable space to invite a repair guy to come into to take a look at the oven. I even actually cleaned up a little bit. Oh, yeah, because I know things are a little busy, but I'm also in the middle of a whole lot of other projects. So my bike is inside my house, there's a solar panel inside my house, half a sheet of plywood inside my house. So it has made life a little more difficult, but that's okay because this is temporary, and getting this oven fixed will mean I can bake bread, I can make things, and it's gonna be yummy and it's gonna be awesome. because up until now I've just only ever used the stovetop because I don't want to use an oven that has a gap like this and is leaking propane fumes or something, or not heating up properly, so we'll get there. Oh my gosh, the oven door is fixed. Woo! You know those moments in time when you don't know what you don't know? So I've seen these little clips, but somehow my little clip was always all tucked in there, and then opening it and clicking it in has locked it in place, and now it works again. Bonus, my stove is clean. And I also asked him to help me tighten some of the fittings underneath the van where I had run the gas pipeline. So my call-out fee money is well spent. I feel silly that the oven fix was so simple, but hey, you don't know what you don't know, and that's okay to ask for help. And he was really great and showed me how to do stuff, which was really lovely. I'm really grateful to have people who are willing to share their skills and knowledge and help me learn. Right. Now I can get back on the road. I've been waiting in this car park all day and it's hot. And I am bothered. Yay! And my one's over there. What year is it? 76.
When I was 18 years old, I used to have a Dodge Charger. And
Yeah. Oh, that's so cool. He's taking all the paint off.
yeah, and then if you polish it, and then...
This is pretty. Oh, look at your new parts.
Wow,
that's brake lines.
Here, this is my work sock to
clean everything out.
Sock.
Great.
Yeah.
I love 70s vehicles. Freaking these lights, wipers. Oh, it's so cool. Vehicle engine update. I am taking my vehicle to the mechanic right now. It's pretty early in the morning. I'm going to be working in a co-working space today, which is pretty exciting. But I finally found the idle air control part that I needed on a website called Rock Auto, and they apparently had factory Ford parts. My mechanic was just unwilling to put an aftermarket part on it, something that wasn't made by the manufacturer, because of its likelihood to fail and unreliability. So we have found a great sounding part. I'm really excited about it. I think I have some fan belts to change too, because they're just getting a little worn. So it's good. And I'm coming to take you with me to show you a little about the co-working space that I'm going to be working in today, because normally I'm like parked and working from my van somewhere, and that's not happening today, so yay! I talked earlier about work-life balance. And sometimes for me, not for everybody, for me, work-life balance means being in a different space. It means doing the same thing, the same job, but I'm doing it from a different location. Sometimes that's transferable when you're doing other things, not online work, but sometimes it's not. And sometimes changing one tiny thing, whether it be music, the furniture layout, one tiny thing in a space makes the whole space feel different. For me, moving my whole house to somewhere different makes a world of difference. So yeah, let's see how it goes. We arrived.
I started trying to be a hero. So, anyway, so if you're in town anyway, to have to put you out while you're leaving. Okay. I'd love to kind of bypass the rest tomorrow. I'd love that. And then we'll know, then we'll be one third of the step along, and then we'll know that we're banned.
A big huge thank you to my Patreons. Thanks so much for watching. Please give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe. But it's the creator's way of saying, I really appreciate you being here. We got this. I can't wait to see you all for the next video next week. I'll see you on next Friday. Bye!